Hey, thanks for tuning in to DC Collectibles. You're looking at my very coveted triple Spinal Tap autographed piece of paper. I got this on two different occasions. I got, well, let me talk about it first. We got Derek Smalls, signed it down here, turn it up, Derek Smalls. Right here we got David St. Hubbins with a rock this above his name, and then Nigel Tufnel up there in the corner. Now, these two, Derek and David, I got at the ESPY Awards in New York. They were presenting an award for ESPN, oddly enough, and all three of them were there in full regalia, and I managed to find those two guys and get them to sign this piece of paper. And they were very cool, and they took a picture with me, which is awesome. I never saw Nigel that day, so I didn't get him to sign it, and I finally got his autograph a couple years later when he did a show at the Beacon with Spinal Tap. I kind of hung out at the Beacon all day, knowing he would get there at some point or another, and I know that is kind of stalking, but I wanted him to sign this, and he was very cool about it. They were going to eat some lunch, and I just kind of followed him and walked next to him and asked him if he could sign it, and he very gracefully signed it for me. And so he didn't say anything, kind of kept walking, but he smiled, nodded, and signed it, and I was very cool and took off, and now I got this, and I love it just because, you know, the other two guys they're a little more people, but, you know, oriented or whatever. They're cool about this. They wrote rock this and turn it up. Nigel just kind of put his name, and that's good enough, you know. Not everybody's into that kind of thing, and I certainly didn't want to bug him that much. I probably took 10 seconds of his day, but it was worth it to me. Thanks for tuning in.